G'day all, Up and Onwards here. Now this is yet a review video, and I thought I might as well showcase one of the models I got from the model show in October, because I think when I upload this video it's going to be November, so yeah, here we go. Now this is one of the ones I gave a sneak preview of in my news video. And it's one I really like for some reason, because the class has been on the channel before. Read there. J72 in LNER black. Lined, of course. 2313. And if you're thinking, oh no, it's not that one again, you're wrong. This is actually a better model. The engine, well, the motor did not blow up on me. So far it's good, and it's actually in a flipping box. Here we have the nice wee card. And before we get out the exploded diagram, just flip her over to show the whole brief history. And this is one very, very unique class of loco. I mean, for even BR to build them, they either were desperate on shunters or it was a good design. Now, apologies in advance for any noise, because it is quite a warm evening, because it's late spring, getting near early summer, and the temperatures is just starting to climb up, so I'm going to turn the fan on. And that cold breeze will do me a lot of favors. And I know it's in camera shot. But come on, give me some humanity, please. I'm sweltering here. Alright, and these actually look like the original exploded diagram. Alright, yeah, it is, because on certain old Bachmann branch line diagrams, they actually had a code on the locos indicating on what variation there was. In this case, there were 3 variations. One, R1, is in LNER livery. The other 2 are British Rail liveries, but one is black and one is green. I hope to heck I don't get neither, but I would actually not mind the green one. Okay, so might as well open up the diagram. And, I mean, look at that. There's the whole code thing. There's your exploded diagram right there. It's of the old split chassis type. And ignore the couplers, because the loco doesn't have that type. I mean, if I wanted it prototypically original to Bachmann specs, yeah, I would fit those couplers, but no. And what gets me is the type of box this is, because I've never had a Bachmann box that opens like that. I mean, sure, DJ model boxes, yes, but this, no. It's weird. And what I find funny, and it's one of those ones. Yikes! It's an 07 model. I've just read. So boy, is that the foam is kind of overkill compared to the diminutive size of the loco. I mean, sure, you got a nice room for detail packs to fit in, but really? Hang on, there's a slot here for a detail pack, and something to go here, but then again, I did pay $50 for this, so yeah, you get your money's worth. Alright, I'll just put the box away. This fiddly open style box. I don't even know what Bachmann even tried something like that. I mean, what the... Alright, here we go. Now, compared to my old J72, this one's in very much better condition. Not as much slack in wheels, better couplers, and the paintwork is a heck of a lot better. I mean, look at that. It's beautiful. There was only one issue I had, and that was I had to replace that front coupler screw because the old one was a bit too thin and kept on slipping out. I literally could push it in halfway by by my finger, then had to screw it up. I mean, that's my only complaint. So if that's it, that ain't bad. I may fit it with a lamp, maybe on the buffer beam, just to, give it some detail. Or just give it the old shunter's head code, which is basically the same as light engine. Buffer, center of the buffer beam, center of the buffer beam at the back. At the back, it'll be a bit of a close fit, but yeah. Whoops. Crap cam work again. I'm getting out of shot. Whoops. Now, and this is going to be annoying for me, which means I have to move my fan, which is keeping me relatively cool. But, yeah, I actually got a train set sorted for this. Now, might need a bit of a go over with some cleaning tools. Because doesn't seem to want to start off as nicely, does it? That's a bit worrying. My old one went whenever the heck you turned the dial up, but there's for some reason a bit of a issue. I don't know. Wheels are clean, so it can't be that. I may have to get one of my modelling mates to have a look at it. Now, I'll just check this at the front of the coaching stock, and I'm trying to keep it as close to LNR standards as possible. So I'll just chuck my fan somewhere where it's out of the way, but still blowing cold air on me. Hopefully. Because at the moment, the dang thing's fighting me. Whoops. Nearly dropped it. Sorry about the whole dead air, but this stinking fan is starting to tick me off. There we go. You can't win, can you? You just can't win. Okay, and I'll just move slide the camera forward a bit. And just relatively at the crossover there. Bit noisy. The one thing I can say good about my old one is it was quiet. It's just that wheel motion, that slamming noise on the track, that hammer noise. That was the only annoying thing about it. And sorry about my arm in the shot, but there's something on the line. Oh boy. All right, here we go. And straight away a derailment. Great. That's why I just want to fit fine wheels on a coach. And ain't that a beauty? That's actually quite a heavy load, I might add. So we're just going to let this run for a bit. And hope you all enjoy it. Sorry if there was a sudden step in the motion, but had a bit of noise outside, had to deal with it. No worries, no worries. But look at that. Running beautifully with its load. And yes, those are American log cars from the diesel video. Let's just say with different couplers, you can do anything. Yeah, just gonna move you around the layout, folks. And step closer to the cool fan. Yes, I know that is an LMS brake van. But yeah. You know, all's fair. The LMS and the LNR did have some joint stock. I think. Now, I admit, this is a bit of a noisy loco, which means eventually I'd have to have a good look at it. Yeah, I figure for what I paid for, it's a pretty good buy. Because, yeah, unlike my old one, the motor ain't blown up, so... speaking of blown up motors, here's another blown up. All I did was, after the motor blew on it, was chuck on some old crap couplers and, yeah. She's a dummy. Yeah, well, can't win them all. Anyway, thank you all for watching. This is Upwell and Onwards saying good night.